We are going to be reading The Midnight Library. I have heard a lot of good things about this book. Let me give you a little summary if you've never heard of The Midnight Library before. It's basically where a woman dies and she goes to this library when she dies, and then there's a bunch of books with different outcomes of her life. So like, if she would have made this choice instead of this choice, this is how her life would have been instead, and like a bajillion different things. So, super interesting book, and I'm gonna be reading it with you guys today. There's gonna be no spoilers in this video, so if you haven't read this book yet, you're fine. Like, you can watch this and see kind of my reactions, see how I rate the book, what I think about it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the book. Okay, so first of all, it is freezing. Second of all, it is a few days later. I've been reading like a page here and there, so I'm 32% done with the book, but I'm getting into the plot and I can kind of see where the book is going, and I have an idea of where it's going to go, and I think that it'll be like a good life lesson book. Okay guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the last time I filmed. I think it's been a few days. My book is on my Kindle. I've been reading it here and there. Kind of been a pretty busy week, so I've not been reading a lot at all. I try to read like 15 minutes before bed, and that's pretty much all I get. Sometimes I can't even stay awake for 15 minutes. So I've been borrowing this ebook of The Midnight Library from my library, and it's due in 1 hour. It's amazing. So literally I am 75% of the way. So I need to like read this right now and like finish it. It's good. It's a really good book. I 100% recommend it, and I think that it has a lot of good life lessons in it. Just makes you appreciate life a little bit more, right? It is such a blessing that God gives us life day to day to day, because tomorrow's not promised. So, I don't know, but it has some good life lessons. I don't normally read books like this. Normally I read mysteries and thrillers, but this is good. So, I'm gonna try to finish it, because if I can't finish it, that's gonna be sad. I have like 25 minutes left, and I'm 93%, so I think we're golden. I think I'm gonna make it just on time, like literally. This book is actually really good. Like, it has a really good lesson. I don't read a lot of books that have like a life lesson in it, but I really like what this is teaching you. So I really like it. It was a really good book. I liked it a lot. I recommend it to literally anyone. Number one, I really liked that it had a really good life lesson. And it just gives you an appreciation for the life that God gives us. Number two, it's not a slow read. It's very quick. I did not get bored once reading the book. Very easy read as well. A fairly short book, probably not even 300 pages. I don't know, it's different on Kindle because obviously it's not the same size pages as the actual book, but pretty short read. It just took me like over a week to read it because I just didn't read it. even though literally I wanted to so bad. But it was exam week this past week, so it was a pretty busy week. But I am in the mood to read. So I'm hoping that this week I can prioritize reading a lot more, because I have another book that I borrowed from the library that I'm ready to read. I'm glad that I finished it with literally 7 minutes left before it gets turned in to the library. I finished it just on time. For the rest of the day, I need to clean my room because it is a disaster. It's an absolute disaster, and I want it cleaned and ready to go for this week ahead. That is going to be the end of today's video. I absolutely loved reading that book. Once again, not really a book that I normally read. I normally read more mystery thriller books, ones that have a bunch of twists and turns, but I really recommend it to anyone, all ages, even both genders, I'd probably say. I mean, it depends what kind of books you like if you're a guy, but it's nice to read a book that has life value. But that's gonna be the end of today's video. I cleaned my room and now I'm starting a different book, so I'm already into another one because I'm just really on a reading kick right now, and I hope that it never ends. So that's the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goes for the love of Jesus this week. Mwah.